by the afternoon, we're only going to top off in the lower 80s for us, and that's because we'll see a little bit more cloud cover and a little bit of higher rain chances. I think rain chances will start around that noon time frame. Highest rain chance comes after once we get into those middle afternoon hours. The earlier the rain and the clouds move in, the lower these temperatures are going to be, and even as we head into those later evening hours, the quicker those temperatures will even fall. Highs around the state today, anywhere from the 70s to the 80s, and still summer-like, especially for our friends in the southern portions of the state. But again, it's really going to be about that rain today. We're already still seeing some of that showers and storms moving from the southwest to the north and east here over the last several hours. But we can continue to watch that push further to the north and east over the next couple of hours. I think once again, highest rain chance across majority of the state today comes as we get into the afternoon. Some of these may be a little bit on the heftier side, especially for the rainfall potential, where again the Sacramento Mountains and even Ruidoso are back under flood watches through the remainder of the day today. Here's where I think our best rain chance comes as we get into those later afternoon and evening hours. 4 to 7 p.m. is our best chance of rain for the window there, but we could see any one storm between the hours of 12 and 11. So it's a pretty wide range as we have a lot of tropical moisture to use up in the atmosphere. That will lead to really some hefty downpours. So our flash flood potential really expanding, especially for the western half of the state, really the western 3/4 of the state. And that does include us here in the metro. So if you receive any one warning, do take heed as well. I think a lot of us have that best potential to see some of that messy wet weather today. Some spots will be maybe a little bit more on the drier side than others, but I think a majority of us could definitely see some of that showers and storms later today. Roswell will give it a 20% chance, Silver City a 70% chance later today. Not only that, but again, some spots across the northern side of the state, northwest side has been pretty dry the last few days. So I think today will be the best chance to see some of that. We've got a 30% chance for our friends out in the Farmington area, and then things really dry up in that extended forecast for our friends out in the Four Corners. Is we've got some drier air working in behind all of this tropical moisture. For our friends in the Santa Fe area, we'll give it a 50% chance of some showers and storms today, a high of 75. But notice again, in that extended forecast, I think widespread across the state, we'll see a lot of dry air working in, which will really bring those rain chances down to close out the last full week of September, which also marks really closely to the end of our monsoon season. Fall does begin on Monday, and temperatures, well, looking to be a little above average.